Hi, Teacher Besties! It's not Friday, but it is Christmas break for a lot of teachers. So, what better time than to have happy hour on a Thursday? Why not, right? Super fun. Hope you guys all had the best Christmas ever. And even if your Christmas wasn't what you wanted or wasn't what you hoped, it's behind us now. So you can just let it go and move forward. Because we got a new year coming up, y'all. 2024, believe it or not. But most importantly, I hope that you have a cold beverage in hand. Today I'm drinking Hazy Little Thing, Sierra Nevada. Super good. It matches my hoodie, so I was going with the color scheme. And I thought it was super fun. So, cheers, Teacher Besties! To Christmas break! What? Yes. By now, hopefully, you've had at least a minute to stop, take a breath, and feel better than you did, back when you were crawling out of the classroom on the last day before break. Yeah, I'm sure that was loads of fun. But anyways, now you just have that reflection time, which for me was always a little weird. Like, you're going nonstop. You're going 900 miles a minute, and then all of a sudden, you're not. You're just there. And once you've rested a little bit, I always felt restless and kind of just off because my body and my brain were so used to going, go, 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 go. And then all of a sudden, you're not really going anymore. Now, some of you may be if you were doing a lot of family activities for the holiday, but those of you who maybe your family lives far away or you just live by yourself, like, it gets quiet and weird. So I'm glad that you've tuned in to join me today and hopefully just get to hang out. So at any point during this live feed or at any point that you're rewatching this Teacher Bestie Happy Hour, feel free to message me anywhere on any of the platforms, email me, whatever. If you have any questions or any topics you want me to talk about that have to do with middle school ELA or really any teaching, I taught a lot of grades and a lot of subjects, so I can give insight into things or I can look up things that you may need to find out about. So never hesitate to ask, comment, message in the chat here, and let me know what's up. Hopefully you are taking a break from really thinking about what's going on in the classroom right now. But like I said, when those of you who get restless, there may be a point where it's getting closer and closer to going back to school, and you're like, I guess I should at least look at a lesson plan or something. And if you do, and you're like, I don't want to think about this, message me. Be like, Holly, hey, Miss T, help me out. What is something I should do for being in school? Because I'm here for that. I'm here to help you. Okay? So, this is Teacher Bestie Happy Hour brought to you by Talbert's Curriculum Corner. That's me. I'm Miss T, Miss Talbert. And this is my live that I've been doing now. I think I've probably done like 12 or 13 episodes of Teacher Bestie Happy Hour. You can watch them back on my Instagram page. Yeah, I keep messing with the format, like the days and times, because I'm trying to figure out a good time where all my teacher besties can jump on and hang out and chat, and I can take live questions. That's the dream. So hopefully someday soon that will be happening. But until then, let's see what I want to talk about today. Goals. That's what. Because if you're anything like me, you like making goals. I don't really do New Year's resolutions because a resolution to me is just meant to be not completed. Like, it would only be like a couple weeks and then I'd be not doing my resolutions again. So I like to I think of it more of like a goal refresh at the end of the calendar year, where I just kind of evaluate what I'm doing and stuff and what I want to be doing in my work and my personal life, everything. So I actually came across a video today on YouTube. It's this channel. This girl, I don't know her name, but I haven't watched it that much. But her channel is called How to ADHD. And she had a great video that she just posted, I don't know if today or recently, about goal setting for 2024. And I thought it was a cool, different way to look at it. So I was going to tell you about it and then show you like an example of how you could like use some of her ideas. So the whole point is that you don't just make a goal. You're not just like, I'm gonna read 50 books this year. Like, it's not like that. It's more like, how do you want to feel? So that's her thing. And I guess she got this from a book. Somebody told her, she was telling us. So if you watch her YouTube video, How to ADHD, like you'll see what book it was from. But she said it's to choose how you want to feel and set your goals based on that. So you're supposed to identify some feelings. And I was like, okay. So then I started brainstorming like all the feelings, all the things I want to feel in 2024. So I wrote down, I want to feel calm. I want to feel safe. I want to feel relaxed, peaceful, happy, helpful, productive, creative, energized, impactful, proud, and accomplished. That's mine. So I like went through those and then I was like, wow, that's really, it like feels different. It feels empowering to think about goals like that. So then once you like come up with a list of ideas of how you want to feel, then you got to figure out the way you're going to get there. And she said another cool thing is the way you're going to get there part is usually what we think of as goals, but you can just change them. Like if it's not taking you on the path you want to be on, or it's not working, if you're like, I set this goal to make me happy and I'm not happy, then you readjust and it doesn't feel like you're giving up on your goals because your goal is to feel happy. So I was like, ooh, I really like that. That's cool. So let's do a teacher example. So let's say, maybe a teacher would want to feel relaxed in 2024. I know that sounds insane. Like as a teacher, you're like, yeah, right, Holly. When am I ever going to feel relaxed? Ever. Well, let's see. If that is a thing that you would like for yourself in 2024, what if an action would be to take time for yourself just 1 hour a week? What if you did that? Just start small. Even if you had to start smaller, what if you just took 30 minutes every week? You have to put it in your calendar to make sure you do it, but you took 30 minutes to do like a yoga class or 30 minutes to just sit and read a book in your house. Not a school book, but like a book for yourself. Or if you go, probably not once a week, but if you do a pedicure, I do pedicures like once a month. But that could be your time that week. Or go for a 30-minute walk by yourself. Like no phone on, nothing. Just go do it and relax. That could be your actions. So then your goal would be take time for yourself once a week. And then you figure out what that looks like and you put it on your calendar. So then if that's not working, then you adjust it. And you figure out a different thing you could do to try to make yourself relaxed. Maybe you get a massage. Y'all, I used to be against massages, but they're actually pretty legit. So it could be something like that. So think about it. When you're making your goals for 2024, how do you want to feel in 2024? Pretty cool, right? That's my little nugget for the day as we move towards New Year's. I cannot believe New Year's Eve is on Sunday. Like, how did this year go by so fast? It's crazy. So, I don't have any questions in the chat right now. Come on, guys. I want y'all in here asking me questions. I'm trying to think. Oh, so I'm also going to do maybe a blog post or something about preparing for January. Because okay, here's the deal. I always felt like January was a restart in the classroom, no matter what. But I started teaching in January. I graduated from undergrad school in December. So I ended up, my first teaching job was a January start. And maybe that's why I always felt like it was a nice place to restart. But to me, when you go back in January to your classroom, it's a clean slate. Like, yes, you know your students and your parents, but you may get some new students. There's that. And then, sometimes there's admin turnover over Christmas break. One school I worked at, The principal actually got fired over Christmas break. And we found out on like Christmas Eve, which was kind of dramatic and stuff. So, you know, things do change over the holiday. Maybe a colleague will be gone. Maybe there'll be new teachers in your school in January. There probably will. It happens. So take that to your advantage. Make it a fresh start for you and your students. Like, hopefully you're going to feel refreshed and more open-minded and patient, where you can kind of like erase whatever bad juju thoughts you had about your students in the past and be like, okay guys, we're starting over. But starting over also means going over classroom rules, classroom procedures, all your classroom management stuff. Start it just like if you were starting a brand new school year, you start it again. And it doesn't have to be hard. It could be the same rules and procedures you had before, but you're just going over them again. Because they have forgotten. Let's be real. Those children have been on Christmas break. They are savages now because they've just been running loose in the world without your supervision and your expectations. So you basically have to start over anyway. But it can be a good thing. And you could do like role playing the rules, or, you know, make the kids make up little games where they have to do rules as like a puzzle. Kids like making crossword puzzles on the computer, by the way. If you've never done that before, they like it. So try that out. With the rules, have them go in the computer and make a rules crossword puzzle, or a classroom procedure crossword puzzle or something. And then they can print it and trade it with a friend. Super fun, pretty easy, but they're going over it again. And you have to go in there. Yes, you can be smiling, but you need to make sure that you know your own rules and procedures and you enforce them. Because if the kids don't think you care about your rules and procedures, then they're not going to care about them either. And that's hard. So, restart. With the restart, I'm actually running some promo on Teachers Pay Teachers in January. So you may see my products popping up on the like featured areas in middle school ELA. Woohoo! But yeah, so if you have any questions about getting into the new year, I'm sure I'll be posting videos, and like I said, I'll work on my blog and stuff with some tips that I have for the January restart. So until then, I hope you have an awesome New Year's, and 2024, y'all. Make those goals, get those feelings figured out, and I will see you guys in January. Bye.